Hello everybody and welcome back to Vegas Virality. In today's video we are going to be going over the new ascendable Romanov and seeing if he is a boom or a bust. Okay, but as you know, before we get started on any video, I always love to shout out my favorite comment from our last video, and my favorite comment comes from Almighty Knight. Thanks so much for your advice. I didn't really ever think about that. I'm barely starting to focus on making weapons and stuff like that, so I never really thought about resetting after the first try. So after I get it on the first success, I can focus on getting the other two higher or getting whatever I want on the higher one. And yes, Almighty Knight, I read every comment, so I will see any comment you make, whether it's good or bad. Preferably you only comment good stuff, but guys, comment at the end of the video to be featured in the next video. And thanks again, Almighty Knight, for commenting. So now with that being said, let's get to Romanov and let's see what he's about. So this is Romanov Road to Survival 3, Road to Survival 2, his 5-star Road to Survival 2, and let's see what his 5-star does. So he does recovering slashes, 45 AP, very fast, so that's awesome, that's really good. So hopefully the legendary character has a fast AR as well. Deals 450 damage to up to 2 enemies. This character regains 20% of their max HP, so that's pretty good. That's actually a really good 5-star. But what makes this Romanov special is this Berserker ability, but I'm not going to go into it until we get to the legendary character. So let's get to the legendary character right now. Let's see what he's about. So Romanov Road to Survival 3. Now let's start with his design. Now his design is awesome. He looks very scary. He has the gas mask. He has the big hook. He's a fast character. His role is damage, so he's a heavy hitter, and he's a legend. He's a legend because he's a legendary character. And obviously, overall on his design, fantastic design. Scopely, again, you've outdone yourself with the design. He looked great. So recovering slash is 10 out of 10, 76 AP normal. So that's kind of disappointing since his 5 stars very fast. I was hoping to have like a fast adrenaline rush for his legendary, but still okay. 76 is kind of the norm. That's why it's normal. Deal 500 damage to up to 2 enemies. This character regains up to 20% of their max HP. That's awesome. So that's a really good thing. And he has taunt and heal. So taunt up to 3 enemies for 1 turn. This character regains up to 20% of their max HP. So wow, you give this guy an absolute defense weapon, which you can't, but he has a attached weapon. So maybe if you don't like the taunt, you could probably switch that out with absolute defense weapon. I don't know. I'm not sure what I would want to do. The fact that he has an attached weapon kind of sucks, because if you can have an absolute defense guy that taunts and heals, it'd be very annoying. And he hits hard, so this guy could be better. But I honestly feel like if they would have given him just a non-attached weapon, it would have been better. But I mean, it's not a big deal. He's still a good character. So let's get to what makes this guy special. Is his specialist skill, no pun intended, Berserker. So to my knowledge, he is the first Berserker character. I haven't seen this trait before, or I mean this skill before, and it seems pretty cool. I fought with him in this, let's see, this roadmap over here. If you're paying attention, you have this Berserker roadmap. I'm currently, I was waiting for my energy to fill up, and I'm on the second to last stage. And he is actually a pretty cool teammate to have. So yeah, that's pretty much what they were, like how they introduced him into the game. I expected him to be coming out soon, just like the Michonne was, and here he is again. Let's get to his Berserker ability. Whenever this character takes damage, they gain plus 20% attack until the end of their next turn, in addition to any existing attack increases, including prior activations of this skill. So what I'm taking this as a Berserker is, every time he gets hit, he just goes nuts, gets crazy, gets like adrenaline and stuff like that. But his adrenaline rush doesn't go up, he doesn't get AP, but he gets plus 20% attack, so that's good. It seems like Berserker would be cooler if he had the Adrenaline Rush boost as well. That would be awesome, but as of right now, I kind of like this Berserker ability. It's like if you target this guy, he's going to make you pay, especially with his active skill and his Adrenaline Rush. So I like this guy. So for me, honestly, he's a boom based on his design and his Adrenaline Rush, his active skill, and the brand new specialist skill Berserker. It's awesome. So he's considered a damage character, so he has 2,000 attack. And who'd you say a heavy hitter was? Maybe this Michonne, pretty much. She has the same trait. And she has 1952, so he has 48 more attack than she does, and she was considered a really good attacker. Let's see Tyrese, because Tyrese is also considered a heavy hitter. He's one of the original legendary characters. Where's he at? He has 1942, so he has even less than Michonne does. So this guy definitely fits his attacker role. And guys, he is a boom for sure. He's not the greatest character like Michonne was. Michonne was a beast overall. Like, everything about her was really great. Her specialist skill, her active skill, and her adrenaline rush, everything about her was fantastic. The only thing that lets this guy down is that he has an attached weapon. I think if you could give him an absolute defense weapon, this guy would be annoying and be impossible to take down. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my overview of this guy. I mean, he's a boom, but he's not as much of a boom as Michonne was. He's definitely a really cool character, and if I got my hands on him, I wouldn't complain. I'd be super happy, and I'm just curious to see what you guys think about him. So I think that wraps up the video for today. But you guys see, I followed your advice. I reset the 2 weapons, and I'm trying to get a absolute defense weapon and another stun gun. So hopefully in the next video that I make, I can show you guys the results, and hopefully this time I get what I need. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the new Romanov. Do you think he's a boom? Do you think he's a bust? What do you like about him? What do you not like about him? What do you think of the new Berserker ability? That's also what you guys tell me about. I'm just curious to see what you guys have to say. So like I said in the beginning of the video, comment down below to be featured in the beginning of our next video. So guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate the support, and I will see you in the next video.